I'm Dr. Rod Shaw, and I help teachers make math irresistible for kids. My goal is to help you make small changes that result in big wins. So let's get to it. Today I want to share one of my favorite strategies for taking a boring textbook problem and turning it into something that's so much more engaging. And it involves using 3 simple words. But before I share those words with you, I want to ask you a question. If I said to you right now, I want you to compute how much is a pound of quarters worth, is that something you'd be curious about? Is it something you would engage in? Probably not. And if I asked you alternatively, well, how much is a pound of dimes worth? That's also not a question you would probably find all that engaging. On the other hand, if I introduce these 3 magic words, then we'll get something like this. Would you rather have a pound of quarters or a pound of dimes? Now, if you're kind of making that face like, I wonder, then your curiosity has been sparked. You might be thinking, well, the quarters are worth more, but I'm going to get more dimes. I wonder how that balances out. And now you're going to engage in the math of the problem. I've taken something boring and made it something that you want to explore. We can do this every single day for our students. So here's an example. Let's try and apply this. Here's something straight from a textbook. It's the end of soccer season and all the equipment at the sports shop is on sale. What is the sale price of a soccer ball that regularly sells for $28? And the image shows that the sale is offering 20% off the regular price. Now I look at this problem and I think, how engaging is this going to be for my students? On a scale of 1 to 10, I might give it like a 3. I mean, it's a real world context, I guess. Kids who are a little bit confident about their ability to do percentages will probably do it. But most kids, I think, would be unmoved by this problem. They'd be like, what? Who cares? So I wonder, can I make this more engaging? Well, first of all, I like to eliminate words because most of the words in the text don't tell us a whole lot except for the price of the ball. So I'd strip out the words, leave the graphic, and then I'd add a price tag so I could put back in that $28 so we know what the regular price of the ball is. And already I think I have something that's a little bit better. I could use this and maybe just ask my students, like, what do you notice? And what do you wonder? And have them start thinking about the context before I ask an actual question. Okay, but let's apply would you rather. The first thing I need to do then is create an alternative to this problem. So maybe I think of a ball that's $25 and 10% off. And then I just ask, would you rather have the $28 ball at 20% off or the $25 ball at 10% off? And before we even compute, I could have students vote for which one they think is better, estimate which ones they think based on their number sense. So we get some number sense computation going before we do any formal mathematics. And then finally, I can release them to do the math. I think with these changes, we've taken a problem that's a 3 out of 10 and probably made it up to like 6 or 7 or 8 out of 10. Kids are going to want to engage in this problem. They're going to argue about it. They're going to have fun figuring it out. And then we can come back and talk about the formal math needed to compute percentages and discounts. So I hope you're seeing how little changes like this can make big changes in your classroom. If you found this video helpful, I'd like you to do 3 things. Number 1, I'd like you to try this. Do something like this in your class very soon. And then let me know about it on Twitter, at Dr. Rod Shaw. Tell me what you tried and how it worked. Did it raise the engagement? Was it a total flop? Let me know. We'll figure it out. Number 2, if you did find this helpful, please share it with somebody else. Tweet about it, send an email, let your teacher friends know that there's these simple strategies you can use to make math class better. And number 3, if you haven't already, please click subscribe because I'm going to continue to share strategies like this that help you make math irresistible for your students.